If you're not using artificial intelligence, AI, to sell final expense insurance over the phone, then I hate to say it, you're basically like a caveman stuck in the Stone Ages. I'm Doug Massi, and today I'm going to share with you how some final expense agents are using artificial intelligence to not only call leads and set appointments, but to find seniors who have actively searched for burial insurance or have clicked on life insurance ads in the past. But first, please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe if you're new. We're putting out new insurance sales content and final expense sales training videos like every week. And if you'd like a copy of both the Living Will and Last Will and Testament that can be used to build value while you're making your life insurance sales presentation, hang around till the end of the video, guys. I'm going to show you how to get both of these dudes for yourself. Now, as far as AI is concerned, we are using it in two main ways to help our agents sell final expense insurance over the phone. And just to be clear, you can buy an AI, artificial intelligence, like calendar appointment funnel system for as little as a few $1,000s. And most of these companies will walk you through the setup process, or maybe like give you a training course on how to do it yourself, which is going to take time. Let's not kid ourselves. It's a process. So you're going to need to be comfortable using technology to do this. Let's just be clear about that. And yes, we do this for all of our agents for just like a fraction of what these companies cost. The first thing that we're doing with the AI and the Google algorithms is we're using it to find people who have done specific keyword searches like final expense insurance, funeral insurance, life insurance, burial insurance, cremation, etc. And when done correctly, and just to be a little more transparent, this is the hard part. But when done correctly, the AI places our ads in front of these people. And to take it one step further, we believe that the AI that we're using also picks up key words from conversations, that folks are, believe it or not, having like around their smartphone. I mean, think about it. These speakers, devices, they don't just turn off. They're on all the time. You got Google Home, Google Nest, Amazon Echo, and like a variety of Apple devices, including their smartwatch, which of course that has a microphone and speaker too. Trust me, it's listening to everything, guys. And a good example of this is how my wife, check this out, she's got a Spanish accent. Sometimes she will ask our smart speaker something in English, but because of her Spanish accent, the smart speaker actually picks up that there is an accent and then answers in Spanish. This is true. It really does happen. I mean, that's crazy, right? And the fact that we are able to put our burial insurance ads in front of folks who've done the searches or spoken specific phrases is pretty awesome. However, it's just the tip of the iceberg, guys. I mean, imagine the AI calling your leads and speaking with your prospects, even asking some pre-qualification questions and then setting an appointment with the client, which ends up on your calendar. And guys, just an FYI, this is actually, as of February, there's a new FCC ruling that totally knocks this out. So this can't be done anymore. But there is more. Oh yeah. Allow me to walk you through exactly how these systems work and even some of the verbiage that agents are using on their ads. And guys, just a bit of transparency. Due to the proprietary nature of our remote final expense sales platform, I won't be able to get into the specifics of what our ads look like or the verbiage, attached to like both the ads and the landing page. But I can describe pretty much what we're seeing others doing that seems to be working. First, the AI places the ad in front of someone who is browsing through Google or YouTube or Instagram or Facebook. It can pretty much be done with like any social media. The prospect is watching something on their smartphone when the ad pops up. It says something that sticks out like, is your family getting $50,000 to cover your funeral and final expenses when you die? And then when the prospect clicks on the ad, they're taken to a landing page, not just a Google Ads form. I hate to say it, I see most people doing that, but an actual website landing page. Basically, the landing page has more information on how the insurance pays and how the costs can be low, and like how some folks who've been turned down before by life insurance companies in the past could still get this insurance. The clients fill out the lead form with their information, including their email address and phone number, and voila, you, the agent, now have your lead. But the good news, good systems will take it one step further, like what we do. And this is before the artificial intelligence calls the lead to set the appointment, or used to, I should say. And Check this out, guys. The really, really good systems like the one that we use are going to take it one step further. Once that lead form is filled out by the prospect, a photograph of the actual insurance agent pops up, and there's a little text that says something like, "Thanks for your request. Joe will be in contact with you, but if you'd like quicker service, just set an appointment on the calendar link below." I know we've got a call now button, which is pretty nice too, because some of the clients will go ahead and just hit that, and the next thing you know, they're on the phone to the agent. Pretty simple. But the ads company can set this up for you too, if, in most cases, I should say, if you're purchasing one of these systems. These are usually the super laydown sales too, by the way. I mean, think about it. They're calling you. So don't expect a lot of them. But once the client sets the actual appointment to speak with the agent, that's when even more of this, I don't know, magic happens. You can have the system set up so that the prospects get an automated text message asking them to confirm the appointment, and then maybe like another one, reminding them of the appointment like on the day of the call, like maybe an hour or two before, they expect your call. We've even got it set up to where in the event that the client misses the appointment, the agent hits the good old stood up button, pow, and then more automations happen, like a follow-up text the next day that says something like, "Hey, it's Doug, you missed our appointment yesterday about the funeral insurance. I just want to make sure that everything is okay. Are you okay?" Let's get back to the leads of the people who didn't set the appointment. To me, it makes better sense for the agent to call his or her own leads, unless their ads funnel system is designed like ours for the agent to actually sell at a really high level, basically generating an insanely large amount of appointments and leads. I mean, the appointments, think about it, they're a higher intent. Our guys, our agents are seeing like 20 to over 30 appointments on average per day. Yeah, you heard me right. Per day, not per month like some of our so-called competitors are generating for their agents. When you've got 30 appointments in a day, think about it, baby. You don't have time to call the leads of the people that didn't set the appointment. And this is where the AI, once again, can come into play. But I don't know, I say that, but not really because of the new regulations. I mean, you can actually have it set up so that any person who fills out the lead form but doesn't set the appointment automatically starts getting calls from the artificial intelligence. However, for this to be compliant, they're actually going to have to check a box that says, yes, it's okay if I am called by a robocall or artificial intelligence, which most people aren't going to check that box. That kind of, to me, that kind of sends them away. So you're better off just putting your leads in a speed dialer, the ones that don't set the appointment, and call them yourself. And if you want the AI to be a man, now, if you do use it, you can do that. A woman, no problem. Southern accent, yep. You can do that too. British accent, Spanish, you name it, it can happen. Guys, I'm loving it. The future is now, and what's crazy is that this tech, this stuff has been available for years. We've only mastered the use of it over the past like 2.5 years. We've noticed like over that time, it's just gotten better and better. We're seeing lead quality that is so awesome. The return of investment has gone up. The cost per sales acquisition has gone down. Better quality, more sales, a lot more laydown sales. You still got to be a producer. I mean, you still got to be able to know how to close a sale. Look, guys, at the end of the day, if you're not using AI to sell life insurance right now at this time and age, you are out of your mind. If you'd like a copy of both the living will and last will and testament that I mentioned earlier at the beginning of the video, just email me at doug@ufesonline.com. If you'd like information on working with us on our top producer final expense remote sales platform, just shoot me an email at that same address. As always, when you put the needs of your clients first, everything else will usually fall right into place. Now get out there, and whatever happens, guys, make sure that you do something really good for someone else today. Happy hunting.